Is there a segment of society that cares more about animal life than human life? That's the question I'm putting to Anthony Furey today. It's Furey Friday. I ask you this question because of what happened earlier on in the week. We heard of a black bear in Newmarket that was shot by police officers. Why? Because it was close to an elementary school. They thought it was a threat. Again, this is a wild animal that had entered into a residential neighborhood. And I was shocked, though I suppose in hindsight, why would I be so shocked, at the outrage that ensued. Your take?
This story is very dear to my heart, Miss Semkiw, because I think I first developed a political consciousness back in the day when that old Simpsons episode came out, where Homer goes outside and he sees a bear running around on his property and he goes, "We need bear police, we need a whole bear infrastructure." And then the city gets it, and it's very elaborate, and they go, "No more bear tax, no more bear tax." So, and that was the time I realized all these sort of things about the duplicitousness of politics. Yes, we want our communities to be safe. We don't want to get attacked by wild animals, but the wild animals are so cute and vulnerable, so we have to protect them at the same time. So people have this sort of psychological duality now, where animals, for some people, more important than the real folks out there.
Yeah, I mean, one black bear is shot. Meanwhile, 100,000 babies every year's lives are terminated. But I digress.
Wow.
You know, I think to what extent does, and I mean this very sincerely, to what extent does Disney movies play a role in this? Because I think that there is this sort of idea that, oh, these animals, they're these majestic, cute little beings, but in reality, they're actually not at all cute, and they will kill you if need be.
So she's saying she's threatened by Bambi's mother. Come on, I mean, you know,
I mean this very sincerely.
Yeah, no, I mean, one of the things I think that is going on right now, I have written and commented a lot about the infantilization of our culture and how this day and age people don't get married anymore and have kids. Instead, they end up just getting a little dog and treating it like a kid. I wrote a column the other year about how I was walking on the street and there's people pushing strollers with real babies in them. There are now people in certain communities in Toronto that push strollers with little dogs in them.
Yeah, no, it's true.
They are supplanting the notion of animal and human.
I've seen cats in strollers, actually.
They're crossing the streams. And the thing is, animals are meant to be animalistic. You know, dogs are supposed to be out running in minus 40 degrees. But now, City of Mississauga, Miss Semkiw, passed a law last year that says it is illegal. You can be fined, you can be ticketed for taking your dog out in minus, I don't remember the exact temperature, minus 15 degrees or something like that. Where are our priorities? You can take yourself out in that weather, you can take your kid out in that weather, but it's illegal to take an animal out? Where are our priorities?
Going back to what happened earlier in the week with this black bear in Newmarket, it's very unusual for a black bear to be found in a residential neighborhood in Newmarket of all places. Were you offended that this bear was shot? I mean, was it inhumane? Was there anything about it that offended you?
Absolutely not. I mean, I'm not easily offended by anything. But even though, and hey, all those comments I've made, the caveat, I'm an animal lover. I love dogs, I love cats. But I said I'm an animal lover. I'm not a dude who thinks animals are people and treats them accordingly. No, if a black bear is getting into your community, you know, you do all you can to have them not come there. You want to keep the animals and humans separately. But when you cross the streams, bam, you got to take them out.
What is the solution here? I know there's been sort of some debate about whether or not we should bring back the spring bear hunt, and I think they have to a certain extent in Ontario, though not as expansive as some
in
people
some
would
pilot
like it.
communities,
Would
about
the
12.
spring bear hunt have actually prohibited this bear from entering into Newmarket? I mean, I think it was a bit of an anomaly, but what's your take on that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the impacted communities in the bear hunt, at least the pilot project ones, are near Newmarket, and maybe one or two of them should have been. That would have decreased the bear population, but no matter, you cannot, I mean, I speak out about the nanny state of government micromanaging human beings' affairs. We certainly can't micromanage animals' affairs because they don't have a faculty of reason. So they're going to do whatsoever they bear well please. And sometimes, no matter what you do, a fox is going to end up in the hen house, a bear is going to end up near a daycare, and you're going to have to do something about it. So the fact that one bear has been shot, I mean, I'm surprised to make the comment about Hitler, not why did this happen to begin with, but why does this not happen more often?
Is this about nanny state? Is this a nanny
This is
state
about
thing?
everything. When you're talking about animals, people think they are everything. They think they are the bee's knees. So this has become a conversation just about the universe
I think
itself.
we're going to be accused of being heartless, that we hate animals. Don't get me wrong, I have a cat. I love him. I love my cat. I love animals. But it's important we remember that these people are not, these animals, Freudian slip, are not human beings. Right?
I think you're completely right there.
All right, thanks, Furey.
I want to tell your viewers about a new thing I have going on
I
here.
apologize.
Can
You're
you
absolutely
tell
right.
them?
All right. Anthony Furey, as of today, is a new columnist for Breitbart News. Tell us about it.
Oh, I'm just going to be a new contributor, and I'll be writing some pieces here and there, so I'm very looking forward to posting some different columns there. I hope you can check out my latest column at Breitbart, my newest, my only one, called Caitlyn Jenner's Male Privilege. And of course, you can catch me multiple times a week in the Sun Media newspapers, Toronto Sun, and all that jazz.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, Furey.
Thank you.